Morning. Happy Thanksgiving. November is gratitude month. I haven't posted anything about that. Been kind of busy. Started a new career, trying to settle into that and the hours that I'm working so that I can start concentrating on some of this, some more of my recovery program. Gratitude is a verb. It is not just an emotion or a feeling. Gratitude is an action word. When you're grateful for the things that you have, you show it, you do things that demonstrate it. It's not just something you say, oh, I'm grateful. You show gratitude. And I try to do that. I fall short. I'm not perfect. None of us fucking are. Um, I try to show my wife and my kids and my friends that I'm grateful that they're in my life and that they are a part of my recovery. When you first get sober, gratitude is really hard to find for some people. You're kind of bitter. You're experiencing a sense of loss, at the end of your drinking and drugging, regardless of what, a lot of people say. For the majority of us, giving up that addiction is a loss. Um, I know for me, excuse me, giving up my habits was hard. Um, I felt as though life wasn't going to be fun anymore. Uh, I wasn't going to know how to enjoy things. I wasn't going to be able to associate with people or interact with people because I didn't have that social lubricant. Um, Drinking made me get outside myself. Drugging made me get outside myself and be able to deal with people. You know, I've said it before and I'll say it many times before I'm gone from this earth. I'm not a people person. I don't really care for people in general as far as I just don't care to be around them. Not that I'm unfeeling or uncaring um, about people. I tend to not want to be around people. That's who I am in life. Um, I do love the people in recovery. I do appreciate them. And I try to show that to people. There's people in this program, that some of them are part of this group, some of them are just, on my friends list on my regular Facebook. And I try to let them know that, I'm grateful for what they did. I'm grateful for the fact that they saved my life. So when you're new, that gratitude is really hard to find because you're still bitter and mourning the loss for a lot of us. That's what it is, you know. Um, but when you're new, you can find the small things to be grateful for, and you can show that, when you have 2 days sober, you're still a wreck. A lot of us are still going through withdrawal and DTs and shit like that, you know, but you can be grateful that you have that 48 hours, you know. You can be grateful that you have that 24. You can be grateful that you have that 3. I know when I finally surrendered, when I got on my knees and I told God, I can't fucking do this anymore. I need help. And he stepped in and he removed that obsession from me. He didn't remove everything, at that time, because let's face it, I'm a fucking liar. I'm an addict. You don't trust me, but God stepped in and said, I'm going to take this obsession from you. My higher power stepped in and said, we're going to take this piece out and see how you do, and I, you know, once the obsession was gone, I realized, wait a minute, I don't have to do this. I don't have to feel this way anymore. And I was grateful, you know. So that first hour of sobriety, that first hour where I didn't open another beer, I was grateful, and I told my higher power, I think I got this. I think I can do this. You know, Now saying that the obsession was removed is not saying the desire was gone, because that's not true. The desire is there still today. Sometimes I last night I had another very, very vivid drunk dream, mm, and it involved my wife and some other people in my family close to me that are in recovery, and we were out doing the deed, together, and that never happened in my life. you know, I never partied with these few people, ever. Now one of them saw me drink most of her life, but we never. really partied together. And in this dream, it was so vivid and we were just so reckless and doing all the things I used to do, and in this dream, I'm teaching them how to steal and I'm teaching them how to con, so the desire happens from time to time, even with 11 and a half years. Um, but when I woke up, for the first 15, 20 minutes I was awake, it was a giant mind fuck because it's like, did that really happen? Could that have been true? Because it was so realistic and it was also set in, today's time frame. So, but after, 20 minutes or so waking up, got my coffee made and started, slamming some coffee. I realized, yeah, it was just a very, very vivid dream, fucked up dream, but a dream nonetheless, but I didn't feel, even when I woke up, I didn't feel the need to act on that. I didn't feel the need to get drunk. I didn't feel the need to get high. I felt the need to be grateful and say to my higher power, thank you for reminding me of what life was and what life could be. So like I said, when you're new, it's kind of hard to find those things. But if you really look at it, that's the easiest time to find gratitude. Um, as you get further along in sobriety, we sometimes take for granted our sobriety and we forget to be grateful. We forget to show gratitude and we forget to recognize the things that are going good in our life because we don't drink or drive, you know. So my wish or my hope for everybody on this Thanksgiving Day is that number one, you have a sober day. You stay clean and sober for today. If you're around your family and you're blessed in that regard, you know, show them the gratitude that you have, that they have accepted that, you can change your life. If you're alone or you're not with people, you know, you can still be grateful for the fact that you're clean and sober and be grateful for the opportunity to show friends and family that, hey, I'm going to get this thing and I'm going to be able to do this. A lot of people are about, making some people proud in their lives. I want to make my family proud of me. I want to make my friends proud of me. I've never been about that. Um, I mean, I've had people tell me that they're proud of the success that I have had in staying sober. Um, and it means something. I don't want it to seem like it doesn't. I don't want to diminish that. Um, it does mean a lot to me when people are proud of me, but that's not my driving factor. That's not the motivation. The motivation for me to stay clean and sober is the fact that I want to live tomorrow, you know, and it's not promised. I may not wake up tomorrow. That's just the fact of life. But good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I will wake up tomorrow. But if I don't, I'm grateful for the fact that the last of my time on this earth was spent clean and sober and showing people, that I'm grateful for them to be in my life and that I love them. So please, if you're new, look for the little successes that you're having to be grateful for. Um, if you're alone this Thanksgiving and you need to reach out to somebody, by all means hit that messenger button on Facebook, and shoot me a message. And if you're struggling, I will respond. Or you can email me at sarcasticandsober@gmail.com, and I will respond. I'll try to help you through what you're dealing with. I'll try to advise you, the best that I can. But regardless of anything on this Thanksgiving, let's be thankful that we woke up clean and sober. And, let's be grateful that we have the opportunity to make it through the day and stay that way. I love you all. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Um, Hopefully with this new schedule, things settle down a little bit for me. These working 12s is really kicking my ass. I definitely feel almost 50. Um, but the days off that I get in trade are going to be great for me, for my sobriety, and to work on, trying to launch this podcast and other things. So hopefully you guys all have a great day. I love you all. God bless. Bye.